A kingdom has crumbled, and a new king will rise from the ash. See, here's the thing. If you're dealing death, that only robs one of the ability to inflict pain. Do you think harbingers of horror fear the jungle? Or a high rise? Or whatever a brew stash is? Or a big baller? No! We will be back, and we will be worse than ever. See you soon, me and the boys.
Me and the Boys Wrestling. Sponsored by 420 DNA. If it's in you, it should be on you. And Holden Roads Coffee. Always fresh, never tired. Coffee with personality. Check out www.holdenroadscoffee.com. Friends, welcome back to Me and the Boys Wrestling. My name is James Owen Brown, and I am flying solo today because Dablock has a title match, and we're going to hear from him later, and we're going to see him fight not just once, but twice tonight as he defends his title in the main event against Zeus. Let's dig right in. We can talk on the way. Full screen this bad boy. Firing it up now. Future James. I'll have to turn my volume down. Leading us off, though, Frank the Tank versus Mr. Perfect. Now we're starting to see the influx of some of these heavenly guys. We're going to see a few tonight. And if you didn't check it out, have a look in the live tab on my channel, and you'll see episode 1 of the Heavenverse. And basically what I did was take all of the deceased, the taken too soon superstars. Wow, Frank the Tank unloading on Mr. Perfect. And put them all in a universe mode, and then just kind of let the computer decide what it wants. And it set up a couple of really good feuds and a couple of banger matches that we're inevitably going to see. The one that caught my attention, Umaga versus Harley Race. How crazy is that? Mr. Perfect trying to take the arm off Frank the Tank, and then he's going to stretch him out a little bit there. So far, a back and forth affair in the early goings of this match. No real reason for it. I was just like, well, Frank the Tank should have a match, and why not have it be against Mr. Perfect? Talked on the Heavenverse episode about who else could have pulled off the Mr. Perfect gimmick, who was kind of around at that time. And my suggestion was Owen Hart. I think he could have done it, but he may have been too young at the time. I don't know. Mr. Perfect's going to catch Frank the Tank, but it's not going to matter. He's going to shrug off that shot and drop a double axe handle from the top rope. Down right into the forehead of Mr. Perfect. Mr. Perfect was awesome. That bridged fisherman suplex, or the perfect plex, or whatever it was phenomenal at the time. You never saw anybody get out of that. They kept it protected really well. Mr. Perfect's going to Irish whip Frank the Tank and miss with the big knee. Now Frank's back in charge. Irish whip to the corner, follows him in, misses. Mr. Perfect hits that kick, tosses the man down to the ground, and then says, "What the hell's wrong with you?" Oh, wow. Goes for a float over DDT, but Frank the Tank's going to punch him in the gut and reverse that. A couple of stiff shots to the head. 1, 2. Not going to be enough. Mr. Perfect going to kick out. Frank the Tank, though, well in control of this match right now. Oh, wow. Frank the Tank kicks the man's head off. One half of the tag team champions. Oh, Mr. Perfect finds the ropes. Frank the Tank can't believe it. Mr. Perfect going to, oh, nice. So, suplex of some sort. I don't know what that's called. Mr. Perfect wrestles him down, spins around on his back. Frank down to one knee here. And Mr. Perfect gonna wring that arm again. And then stretch that arm out again. Really going to work on the arms of Frank the Tank. Which, if he can't strike you, he's gonna be in a bad spot. Frank gonna roll off to the ropes, but it's not a good idea as Mr. Perfect follows him in, clotheslines him right over the top, and now they're gonna go at it outside on the floor, and Mr. Perfect with a backbreaker. Referee's got the count on. This is a normal match. Mr. Perfect with an overhead belly-to-belly suplex. And you can see we're at the Survivor Series venue, because that's where I'm at in universe mode. So it doesn't give me the option to use our custom Me and the Boys ring. How about those words earlier from Dr. Volcano? What does that mean? What does any of that mean, you know? The king is dead. Well, that one I understood. Golden Rhodes, of course, losing his title to David Dablock Terrell on Overdrive. And it seems like the King's Court is no more. I don't know. I was never a part of it, if I'm honest. I was never involved really with the king. I wasn't sure about the whole idea. I didn't have anything to do with that. And there's that kick again. Frank the Tank, one half of the death-dealing degenerates, the current tag team champions, and there you see why. This man's walking around the arena kicking people's heads off.
Here is your winner,
Frank the Tank gonna pick up a big singles win here, and there you see he's got his kendo stick with him. Just a big teddy bear though at heart, at haunt. There he is. One half of the tag champs. Friends, up next, Cody Harris versus Big Dubbz. Now, we made a number one contenders match. Cody Harris versus Fitz. Cody Harris picked up the win, put himself in line for a title shot. A 12K title shot against Big Dubbz, who has been on fire really here since he started. The tag team situation with him and Swish didn't go very well. Ended up in a fight, and you know that Swish is still upset about that loss. There's no way he's not. Swish, though, having lost the 12K title, is going to be up next at the QLW title, unless Cody Harris were to win this match and take the 12K title. Then what we'll do is put Swish versus Big Dubbz, and the winner there would get a shot at newcomer Tommy Gibbons, the current QLW champion, for that newly earned belt that he got fair and square from King Holden. Cody Harris going to work on the outside now. I was excited for this one when Cody Harris won and Big Dubbz won, and that should be a good one. At least one we haven't seen before. Big Dubbz firing Cody Harris all over the arena here. What happened there? Big Dubbz looked like he, I don't know if he tripped there, hit his head off the announce table. Now Cody Harris back in control here. Oh, the referee was already at 8. I didn't realize he got so far. There's a running bulldog from the 12K champ to the former champ, Cody Harris, and a big power bomb. 1, 2. Cody Harris finds the ropes. Cody Harris trying to retain some of that former glory, some of that season 3 shine. Looking to get back on the horse here after a win against Fitz after countless losses. Big Dubbz with the reverse suplex. I don't know, it's like a suplex, but then he just drops him on his face, and now he's smashing his head against the canvas. Cody Harris is in trouble here, and Big Dubbz is on tonight. Irish whips Cody Harris into the corner, follows him in for a clothesline. That's going to take the big fella down. Now, Big Dubb's going to hit the ropes and drop an elbow right in the chest after giving the two-finger salute and then pointing at the man. He says, "You're a bum. A bum." Big Dubbz rams that knee into the side of the head and then clotheslines him over the top rope. A lot of similarities here in these first two matches. Big Dubb's going to do some damage on the outside, hit some strikes, and hit one more for good measure. And the go behind, going to fire the man back into the ring because that's where you want to beat him. Big Dubb's lining it up here. Uh-oh. Boom. The dub step. 1, 2. Oh, Cody Harris breaks the count at 2.75. Not too many people have kicked out of the dub step. Crowd cheering, "Fight forever," and that's what we like to hear. Oh wow, biting the man, pulling out all the stops here. Looks like he's got something in mind again. A dub step. And we'll see. Can Cody Harris? He cannot. Big Dubb's gonna retain the 12K title. And Cody Harris will escape to fight another day, but gonna lose this one. The ship is not yet righted. Wrote. Nonetheless, Big Dubb's. Friends, check out our sponsors, www.420dna.com, because if it's in you, it should be on you just like it's on me, as we get a look at the Only Heels Facebook group. Post of the week this week comes to us from none other than Riggs, with his post about how Hulk Hogan once launched a restaurant called Pasta Mania, and it failed miserably. And there it is, the story of Pasta Mania. Friends, join the group, the Only Heels group. Tell your friends to do it as well. The Only Heels incorrectly named wrestlers, and you can read some of these articles and some of the funny, hilarious things that get posted there. And it's always entertaining. Pasta Mania, it failed. Hogan's pasta joint didn't work out. Here we got ourselves a rematch for the Only Heels title, and oh my god, Dablock just got his coffin closed early in this match. No DUI though, going to avenge his sometimes partner, hit Merz Frazier with a fifth string. I can't remember what we called that. F#5. I guess the F5 is still is there a fifth F? I don't know. Merz Frazier outside the ring. Uh-oh. Riggs with that avalanche power bomb from the second rope. Shout out to our house show viewer. Thanks for not spoiling the results. This is a match, if you're following along on the house shows that we did, it was supposed to be part of Overdrive, but they went to a 15-minute draw. And you can go back and watch that on the house show if that's something that interests you, but I just decided to set it up again, and we'll try again. So far, nobody eliminated. This is a 5-way table match. And they're always action-packed. Oh my god. The Block Party hits DUI. Now the Block going to square it up with Ross Bruce. Now this is mostly Merz Frazier's the champ, and then they just went down, and the next 4 people who participate the most got put in the match. So if you feel that you participate and you deserve a shot, I don't know, make it clear. Leave a comment. If you're in that group and you're checking this out just because, and you would like to be a character and part of this, we have a chat group and people talk smack. You know, you could get added to that. Be a part of the mania here at Me and the Boys Wrestling. You could steer the landscape or whatever. Oh no. Ross Bruce hits that nasty spine buster. And Riggs with another avalanche powerbomb. And then Ross Bruce with another spine buster. But yeah, friends, get involved. Leave a comment. let's do things. Let's come up with some stories and see how they play out. Let's do some stuff. Share it around. Tell a friend. Maybe you're a singles guy who'd have more fun with a tag partner and you got a buddy. Get your buddy. Let's do this. And I appreciate the shares, friends. We need those shares. We need those views and those numbers. We gotta keep those numbers up, because if they start to slip too low, it's gonna be hard to justify the amount of time that goes into this show. So please like, share, and subscribe, and do all those social media things. Make it worth it. I need help. Merz Frazier gonna pick up the table and maybe set it up eventually. Riggs was out cold there. He was down for a while. We'll get back to the action here instead of me begging for shares. Dablock gonna go for something. DUI hops over and then hits a reverse inverted DDT. Or something like that. Ross Bruce lifts the knee. Merz got DUI by the collar there. Thought we were maybe going to see it. Ross Bruce got Riggs in a bad spot. And we're not going to see it. Oh, there it is in the background. Riggs is out of here. But the camera has shifted to Merz Frazier well on his way to Suplex City. And we are down to 4 as Riggs is eliminated. DUI gonna set up a table now. Merz Frazier gonna get stood back up. Irish whipped. Grappled again. Uh-oh, Merz is against the table. Oh, Dablock comes in and that knocks the table down, and DUI misses his opportunity to put Merz through. He's not wasting time. He's gonna try and set that table right back up, but Ross Bruce is gonna be right there to stop him from doing that. Ross Bruce going to knock the table out of the ring, hop out of the ring, hop back in the ring, and then hit a neck breaker on our friend and my co-host, David Dablock Terrell, who we're going to hear from later. Make sure you watch this episode all the way to the end. Here comes DUI. He's got the steps. He clobbers Dablock with the steps. Merz Frazier with an overhead belly-to-belly suplex on Ross Bruce. Dablock rims DUI's head off that apron. That's the hardest part of the ring, from what I understand. Everybody whacking around here. Uh-oh. Dablock's got big DUI up over his head. Yeah, beating his chest, letting the crowd know, but takes too long. DUI's back. He's going to fire Dablock in again. Dablock knocks over a table. Uh-oh, coffin closer to Ross Bruce. And you know that would normally do it here, but this is a tables match, so it doesn't matter how long you can keep a man down for. What matters is that he goes through the table. Uh-oh. DUI. Oh. Merz Frazier and DUI going to team up against Dablock. Dablock says no way. Hits him with the double noggin knocker. Ross Bruce grabs Dablock. Dablock reverses out. Wow. Dablock whips Ross Bruce to the corner. Merz Frazier picks the man up but goes the wrong way with him. Doesn't put him through the table. DUI fires Merz Frazier over the ropes. And then fires Ross Bruce halfway across the ring. DUI with some strikes, and then grabs the arm of Merz Frazier as Ross Bruce goes out after Dablock, who's celebrating, but maybe playing a bit of possum. Looked like he lured Ross Bruce out. Now, we've yet to see the fallout or what's going to happen with Ross Bruce and Mr. Mustache, but it didn't seem like they were on the same page the last time we saw that tag team at all. I don't know what's happening there. But I'm sure time will tell, friends. Or maybe it'll play itself out in the chat. DMP claimed to respond. Oh my god. Ross Bruce just pushed a block off the top rope and he fell all the way down to the floor. It looked bad. Hopefully the blocks will... Oh, he beats his chest. He's okay. Merz Frazier now tearing apart the furniture. At one point, DMP claimed responsibility for poisoning Ross Bruce against Mr. Mustache. Ross Bruce is out of this match. F5 through the table by DUI. Former Only Heels champ. I think all three of these guys left have been... Actually, I think everybody in this match is a former Only Heels champion. That title gets passed around a lot. Friends, the only way that you can win the Only Heels Championship is to have a character here at Me and the Boys Wrestling, which is something I can do for you. You just gotta let me know. And you contribute a post that gets, you know, the most likes that week, or the most comments, or the most interaction, or something. Or the one that I like best some weeks. So, if that's something you're interested in, do you have better posts than everybody else? Can you find better memes? Can you make better memes? Get involved. Tell your friends about the Only Heels group too. It's very funny over there. We've got our own little wrestling universe here. And we're just it's our own little sandbox, and we play around in it. These three fellas are having a war. Now, I'm pretty sure all these guys are good friends. I know Dablock and DUI, and I know Dablock and Merz, and I feel like DUI's probably met Merz along the way somewhere, if they haven't worked together on some level. DUI seems to have worked with everybody. And Dablock, too. Shout out to our house show viewers. Look at that. Doubled the viewership. Just like that. We're approaching. Oh, what happened there? Did that table break? Sounded an awful lot like a table broke, but nobody lost any points. Nobody got eliminated. What happened there? I guess nothing. But it looks like that table there on the right is broken. No? Like there's not a full table over there, so it broke. Maybe they went through it at the exact same time? Is that a thing? They should both be eliminated. Shifty business here. We're just over the 10-minute mark in this match. What I like about a 5-man table match is that most of the time you're going to get to see at least 4 men go through a table. And it's always fun to see someone go through a table. However, if you're DUI right here, it's not fun going through the table, and that's going to leave us at 2. Merz Frazier versus Dablock. Can Dablock be 2-belt block? We could see that. Oh my god. That table's defying physics right now. Dablock grabs another one. Tables everywhere. Merz Frazier gets whacked with a table. Merz Frazier goes after Dablock. Dablock grabs him. Pumps the stomach with those vicious shots. Front row's loving it. That kid's got a shirt that says wreck everyone and leave. That's pretty good. Merz Frazier with that modified bulldog out on that hard concrete. Dablock's just trying to put a table in the ring. Merz gonna throw Dablock in. Follow him in. Look at all that splintered wood in the ring. Uh-oh. Merz takes too long. Dablock hits the block party right close to those steps. Now he's gonna head out. Grab himself a table. Slide the table in. Climb back in. Set the table up. Merz Frazier just now getting to his feet. Dablock smart puts the table down, but he gets caught anyway. Coffin closer. Wow. Now Merz Frazier got the table. He's going to set it up in the corner. Wants some of that corner table action. Some of the most vicious moves in the game are those corner table setups. That lawn dart. into the corner table. That's just nasty looking. Dablock gonna follow Merz out. Looks like he wants a table of his own. Merz gonna ignore his other table. Oh wow, he gets whacked with the table. Dablock puts the table down, picks the table up, whacks Merz again, puts the table down, picks the table up, whacks Merz, puts the table down. This time Merz Fraser gonna reverse and break that pattern there, which I fear may have gone on for a while. Dablock reverses, fires Merz into the barricade. Merz reverses, hits a bulldog. Dablock hits a running strike and then reverses a grapple attempt with a kick. Merz Fraser with the Irish whip. Dablock runs out of room and just topples over by the barricade. Look at this place is a mess. The steps are all out of whack. The announce table's all had the thing ripped off. The skirting is all ripped off. There's wood everywhere. Like we got like 6 more matches on this card. The place is destroyed. Merz Fraser leaned up against the table. Dablock went for a strike and missed. Now Dablock maybe saying something to him. Something cryptic. Dablock's been very cryptic lately. Side buster. We're almost down to 1 minute left in this matchup. Dablock better make a move if he's going to do it. This is your opportunity. Dablock's got the man up. Suplex through. And new Only Heels champion, as well as Me and the Boys champion, 2-belt block. Friends, don't forget, check out sharetheshock.ca and stay on top of all the things this man is up to. Check out Culture Shock magazine. Do all the things. This is one I'm excited for. The Jungle Boys gonna take on the Legion of Doom. The winner of this match is gonna get a title shot at the Death Dealing Degenerates, DMP and Frank the Tank. I don't know. There's still some sorting out to do with the other tag teams. They're not there yet. I haven't seen anybody dominant. They always trade wins back and forth. So how do you tell who's earned the shot? Now Legion of Doom? Of course. They can always have a title shot. They're the Legion of Doom. Johnny Armani gets double axe handled by Animal. And then steps over, goes to work on Hawk. Hits him with a rock bottom. Oh, Animal hit the big power slam on Merz. Oh my god. Merz Fraser, who just fought a match, let's remember, is eliminated early. Less than a minute into this tag match, and Johnny Armani is left on his own to take on arguably the greatest tag team of all time. And this does not augur well for Johnny Armani and the Jungle Boys. Johnny hits a spinning heel kick and then a running moonsault. Hawk though grabs him. The numbers game's always going to catch up. Hawk with a massive spine buster. Animal's getting a table from under the ring. So you can have one guy just keep the guy busy and oh no. Oh, Johnny Armani's face just hit the back of that table. Still kicks out on one though. Johnny Armani showing that grit. There's a big power slam. I think that's their finishing moves as individuals. The standard power slam. Now Animal's got the stairs. We just got everything put back together here at ringside. And the Legion of Doom have made a mess of it already. Look, there's a hockey stick out there. Johnny Armani hits the rock bottom and he's got a window here. Animal taking too long outside. Now he's got a ladder. Oh, Johnny Armani returns the favor, smashes Hawk's head against the underside of that table. And Animal got the stick, the hockey stick. He was teeing it up, but Johnny Armani got tossed right into him. Johnny with a DDT onto the table now. And too quick for Animal. He's got a window here. Scoop slam, spins him around. Let's see what he's got in mind. You gotta hit hard and fast. Goes after the back kick, and that's never a bad idea. Wow. With a clutching DDT. And then kicks Hawk. And then the back kick again. Firing out back kicks for everybody. Going to work on Hawk. Animal trying, and that's where that numbers game is going to catch up. Hawk's got the stop sign now. Johnny rolls out. Both members of the Legion of Doom are going up to the top rope. And Hawk's going to take off first with a diving shoulder block from the top rope all the way down to the floor. Hawk follows him out with a stop sign. Animal's got the hockey stick, and this... I don't know, you can't take too much of this. Animal going to go for a pin. Johnny Armani still willing to fight despite these odds. Animal hits the big power slam, like a snap power slam almost. Johnny Armani still kicks out. Hawk drops an elbow. Animal's got the hockey stick. Johnny Armani dives out of the way, clotheslines Animal to get rid of that hockey stick, but then he gets caught with another power slam. And that's where it's going to end for Johnny Armani, which means the death-dealing degenerates are going to take on the Legion of Doom and the Me and the Boys tag team titles. The Quarantine titles will be up for grabs. And that's crazy. That's a big matchup. There they are, standing tall. The L.O.D, the only complete tag team from the Heavenverse as of yet. We did confirm, thanks to DMP, Tugboat is in fact deceased, so we'll be able to get the natural disasters over there. And they should have been on the initial character grab, but they were not. So right here, we're going to start doling out the new satchel holders. We're going to find them. We've got Andre the Giant, who's already been eliminated, versus the British Bulldog, versus Axe of Demolition, versus Razor Ramon, versus Aaron DeWolf, versus Danger Boy Dana Boyle, versus Tebow, versus the Stroop. In an Eliminator. And the winner of this Eliminator is going to be the new Money in the Bank, cash in the satchel, bag, purse, briefcase, holder. Andre's out of here already. And the Bulldog is out of here already. Wow. Aaron DeWolf going for a pin. And Tebow, he's not going to get him. Meanwhile, Razor Ramon hits the Stroop with the Razor's Edge. Oh no, the Psycho Driver to Danger Boy Dana Boyle. Wow, only good for a 2 count. Tebow clobbers Razor. Now he's looking for some cash and prizes from under the ring. There's the Psycho Driver to Razor Ramon. It's not going to be enough to get him. Stroop on the outside saying, come on, let's go. But not making any moves to get into the action himself. Which is good strategy. Uh-oh. Aaron DeWolf got the electric chair situation. Stroop reverses with a reverse Frankensteiner. Tebow with the Vader bomb to Razor Ramon. Oh, the Stroop's got $1 million dream on Axe. Oh no. Tebow power bombs Razor Ramon over. It looks like the Stroop has a submission hold on Axe, which prevented the referee from counting that clearly 6 or 7 count pin on Aaron DeWolf from Danger Boy Dana Boyle. That'd be a good little matchup or a feud I'd like to see. Danger Boy versus Aaron DeWolf. Pretty good. Maybe we give them each a tag partner from the Heavenverse. Interesting. Oh no, Tebow rattles Razor Ramon with those steps, and the Stroop's still working on Axe. And Axe is in trouble here. Tebow with the pop-up Samoan drop. Axe hangs in. Referee's got the count on Razor, and he's going to stay in. Just past the 3-minute mark into this match, and they're down to 6. The Stroop, Tebow, Danger Boy Dana Boyle, Aaron DeWolf, Axe, who is currently got the $1 Million Dream on Razor Ramon. See if Ramon can hang in. Still in this hold. Meanwhile, we're being denied action from the likes of the Stroop, Aaron DeWolf, Danger Boy Dana Boyle, and Tebow. Uh-oh. Razor's going for the Razor's Edge on Axe. And this could do it if he gets all of it. Looked like he smacked his head against the side of that ring apron, which is just devastating. The referee going to count it as Tebow hits Danger Boy Dana Boyle with the spike. And the referee tied up, so Danger Boy able to kick out. You don't see a whole lot of people kick out of that spike either. Tebow spike, I love that move. It's one of my favorite moves at Me and the Boys Wrestling right now. I never expect it, I guess. I think that's what it is. I never see it coming, and then he sets up for it, and I'm like, oh my god, it's over. It just looks so nasty. Tebow gonna clap the ears and get out of that big bear hug by Aaron DeWolf. Razor Ramon now got a hockey stick. Uh-oh. Tebow with the spike to Razor Ramon. 1, 2, 3, and he's out of here. The legend is dead because of that spike. Danger Boy with the windmill European uppercut clobbers Tebow and then kicks Aaron DeWolf in the face, and he is going crazy tonight. Took out Andre the Giant with that even flow DDT. Andre the Giant. There it is. That big DDT to Aaron DeWolf. 2, 3. Aaron DeWolf is out of here. Oh, what happened to the Stroop? He's out of here too? I didn't see that. What happened? Where's the Stroop? Danger Boy Dana Boyle celebrating the fact that he's still in. He gets tagged. And now Tebow's got the upper hand. Oh no. Tebow gonna powerbomb this man to hell. Over the top rope. Down to the hard concrete floor. He's going for a pin, and why not? Referee taking 1,000 years can't decide if she wants to do the count inside or outside of the ring. This is Falls Count Anywhere. Aaron DeWolf staggered over there, making his way out. As we are down to 2. Tebow versus Danger Boy Dana Boyle. Tebow gonna set up a table maybe? Oh no, it takes too long. Danger Boy Dana Boyle hits the DDT. That could turn the momentum of this match. Oh no. Danger Boy with a modified sidewalk slam. Powerful looking move. Only good for a 2 count though, and Danger Boy can't believe it. Measures the elbow, drops it in the chest, then picks up the hockey stick. Now he's educated with that hockey stick for sure. Going to work on the back of Tebow. Oh no. Tebow doesn't like it. Gets up and just hammers the man with a big clothesline. Danger Boy with the kick. Tebow out of nowhere hits the spike, drops Danger Boy hard on that table. Referee gonna count it. Oh wow. Danger Boy kicks out at 2.75. Tebow gonna stand him back up again and go back to work. There's the pop-up Samoan drop. Referee's gonna count that too. And that's gonna do it. That pop-up Samoan drop.
Here's your winner,
Tebow. Tebow in the bank. Debo in the bank. What does that mean? What does that mean for the likes of a David Dablock Terrell? What does it mean? Who knows? Wow. It's actually pretty crazy. Up next, we got ourselves a ladies match. We're going to see RVK versus Wednesday versus DM Pina versus Ginger Snaps versus Sally versus Taylor Swift versus Megan. Also Cher. Cher is teamed up with Like and Subscribe. Like, subscribe, and share, which gives me an excuse to tell you to please like, subscribe, and share. Do all of those social media things. It's very helpful. Now, this is a finisher skirmish, so we're just looking for somebody to hit a finisher, and this match is going to be over just like that. However, they don't start with any finishers, so you do have to build up to it. Winner here going to get a shot at Lady Strange for her newly acquired championship, a two-time champ. And you know RVK is going to get that title back. You know DM Pina's hungry for her first title victory. All these ladies are going to want shots. Sally going to work on Cher. Who else is paired off? Sally and Megan now having issues. Taylor Swift and Wednesday. DM Pina hits Taylor Swift with a neck breaker and just try and shake that off. RVK and DM Pina mixing it up. Now RVK and Cher mixing it up. The action is everywhere. Megan and Ginger Snaps are tied up on the ropes. Megan gets kicked by Sally. Oh no, Wednesday with an American leg sweep to RVK. Cher with a punch in the face. Taylor Swift getting knocked around. And DM Pina just biding her time in that corner, which is a good way to stay out of the mix, but at the same time you want to be building your power bar so that you can fire off one of those specials and win this match. RVK blocks Sally. Ginger Snaps got Cher up. Cher gonna go over the back, flip the knee. Taylor Swift with a kip up. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, what a circus. Every time the Chiefs play, it's just a circus. Which, I mean, it's fine, I guess. It's good entertainment. But, Sally with the high up on the neck suplex on Taylor Swift. Oh, wow, Ginger Snaps with a spine buster kind of a move. Megan with a neck breaker. DM Pina down and stunned again. I feel like every time I look for DM Pina in the mix, she's down and stunned. What's that about? What's wrong with your cousin, DMP? Wednesday gets whipped into the corner. DM Pina gonna miss, I guess. Then she goes after Taylor Swift. It's another neck breaker. Oh, wow. With a springboard cross body block off that second rope. That was pretty nice looking. Wonder where she learned that. And then the takedown of Megan. She goes right back after Taylor Swift. Hits her with a takedown. Yeah, Pina looking tough here. Takes a minute to let the crowd know, and then slaps Ginger Snaps right across the face. How you like that? RVK banging the head of Wednesday off the ropes. Any second this can end. Somebody can fill that finisher bar and go for it. Once you hit a signature, then you get a finisher for free. Megan just got rocked. Pina just got rocked by Ginger Snaps. Taylor Swift and Wednesday trade blows. Cher and Sally trade blows. RVK stunned in the corner. Sally down, Megan down. RVK and Taylor Swift mix it up. RVK just dumps her in the back of the head, just like that. I wish I knew more Taylor Swift songs that I could reference and make puns out of, but I don't know. She'll just have to shake these off. That's all I got. It is not a love story. It is a story of violence and hatred. Cher with a rolling head scissors takedown on DMPina. Sally up against the ropes. Taylor Swift just got tossed. Cher putting on some offense here now. Going to work on Megan, the little robot girl from whatever that was. Oh wow, Wednesday hit an F5 and that's gonna do it. Wednesday built up the power bar, hit the finisher. Nice. Got the Undertaker match conclusion. So dramatic. Wednesday gonna earn a shot at Lady Strange, and I feel like Lady Strange is probably a fan of Wednesdays, and it's gonna hurt a little bit to kick her head off, but we shall see. Maybe that'll impact the match and the drama here. Here we go. We got another 8-man eliminator for the second vacant satchel. Rick Rude, the Ultimate Warrior, Swish Styles, DMP, Mr. Mustache, Bray Wyatt, DUI, and Doink the Clown. Now this is a full-on eliminator. Not a finisher skirmish or anything. I just wanted to put a bunch of guys in. Let's have our guys mix it up with their guys and see. And the most guys I can put in is via an eliminator. The rumbles are good, but it's not always, I don't know. It's not as good sometimes. This is a little bit more intimate. Bray Wyatt with the mandible claw and Doink the Clown, and the referee's dealing with that while somebody else trying to get a pin. DUI now got the arm of DMP. And all these syllables are just flying. Mr. Mustache mixing it up with Rick Rude. Ravishing Rick Rude hits the... Oh, what the hell is it called? The Rude Awakening. And Mr. Mustache, and is that going to be enough? Is he going to bow out early? He is. The Rude Awakening from Ravishing Rick Rude takes Mr. Mustache out of here. And you got to wonder if Mr. Mustache is maybe preoccupied with his tag team situation with Brewstache. DUI's got Swish Styles around the throat and just punches him hard in the stomach as DMP hits a drop kick on DUI. The Ultimate Warrior is now in the mix as Doink the Clown and Rick Rude go at it in the ring. Doink the Clown's up on the top rope, hits the whoopee cushion on Rick Rude. He's gonna go for a pin. Let's see if that's enough. Well, the Warrior maybe was looking for that gorilla press, but DMP reversed it and just kind of took his momentum over and fell down on top of him. Swish Styles with a sidewalk slam right onto that ladder. The action is everywhere here. Bray Wyatt throws DMP back into the ring. And we saw Bray Wyatt take on the Ultimate Warrior in the first episode of the Heavenverse. And I'm going to see how my day goes today. This is Wednesday I'm recording, but if I have time, I might do episode 2 of the Heavenverse because I am into it, friends. So far, the first episode really got me excited for the potential for it. And just letting the computer do the booking and seeing some of the random stuff that it comes up with is phenomenal. So keep an eye out for those. The first episode is up. And I think I'm going to keep doing them as long as I have enough time and stuff. And if you want to keep seeing me and the boys wrestling, please give it a share, give it a like, interact, leave us a comment, do all the things. And yeah, join the Only Heels group, join the Me and the Boys group on Facebook, get involved. If we get those numbers up, we can do big things. We have our own little universe with all sorts of content here. And it's a lot of fun. You can be a part of the action and add to it. Add to this vision, this digital wrestling vision. Rick Rude has a hockey stick. And it looks like he's going after... He breaks up a hold on DUI. He wants to hit DUI with that hockey stick really bad. Ultimate Warrior's got the steps. DMP's in the ring by himself. And that's a safe place to be. Oh, somebody's out. Somebody tapped. Swish Styles is eliminated from this match. I feel like he must have got caught with something. Bray Wyatt and the Ultimate Warrior still upset at each other over that match that they had the other day. DMP going for a pin on DUI. Somebody just got bloodied. I think it was Warrior just got bloodied by Bray Wyatt. And we're down to 5 in this match. Uh-oh. DMP with the go night-night. 1, 2, 3. That's going to do it for DUI. Wow. Those two were jawing at each other pretty fiercely in the chat last week, so no doubt that's going to add fuel to the fire. There's another one, the Nighty Night. I don't know what if we even had a name for that. Nighty Night for now. Hits Rick Rude with it, but it's not going to be enough for the pinfall. Now he's got the steps, but he's not quick enough. Meanwhile, Bray Wyatt has the mandible claw on the Warrior. Goes for a pin after the Warrior stops fighting back, but not good enough. There's a swinging neck breaker from DMP, and then a standing moonsault. Rick Rude dodges. Wow, we're down to 4 here. Bray Wyatt, the Ultimate Warrior, Rick Rude, and DMP. And you're only going to see that here, friends, on Me and the Boys Wrestling. I promise. There's no other situation where DMP, the demented maniacal psychopath, Daniel Patterson, will be in the ring with the likes of Ravishing Rick Rude, the Ultimate Warrior, and Bray Wyatt. I had to pause there because we do have Bray Wyatt and The Fiend, and I'm treating them as 2 separate characters just because I like Bray a lot, and the more I can see of Wyndham Rotunda, the better. Definitely gone way too soon, and we were robbed of so much good entertainment and good wrestling. Nonetheless, could Bray Wyatt hold the satchel, purse, bag, briefcase bag? Ultimate Warrior and Rick Rude, they had one of my favorite feuds when I was a kid. The pose down, and then the Warrior got hit with that workout bar. When Heenan grabbed the Warrior's leg and held him down, that was disgusting. I remember being so upset as a kid. And even then I knew, you kind of know that it's fake, but you're still why would he do that? The referee didn't see that? Or the ref didn't see that? The guy had issues. Rude awakening on the Ultimate Warrior, and that could do it for him. He's not in a good way. 2, 3. Ultimate Warrior's out of here, taken out by Rick Rude. DMP was about to go for the 6-1-3, but Rick Rude got in the way, and now Rick Rude's got the big fella up on his shoulder like that, just kind of holding him there, letting all the blood rush to his head. DMP gonna squirm his way out of it, and Bray Wyatt gonna hammer Rick Rude. Now Bray Wyatt's gonna punch DMP. Oh no, the mandible claw! Bray Wyatt has DMP in the mandible claw, and he is stunned. 2, 3, just like that. Bray Wyatt puts DMP out of here, and now DMP's gonna have a massive problem with Bray Wyatt, I feel. Rick Rude hits a clothesline and now going for a pin, but it's only good for a 1 count. And what a pairing this is. I could hear the promos Bray would cut about Ravishing Rick Rude. Rick Rude, you're very pretty, man. And I feel like I'm gonna come down there and I'm gonna break something pretty. Something along those lines, like that scene in Fight Club. Remember, anyone but you, Roman. Anyone but you. So accurate. So ahead of its time. Oh no! Rick Rude going for the Rude Awakening. Hits it on the neck of Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt stunned, and let's see if it's enough. Only good for a 2 count. Now, I am bias hosting. I am 100% on the side of Bray Wyatt. Rick Rude was amazing, but Bray Wyatt was my favorite. Rick Rude was incredible. The heel work. What I'd like right now is for all you fat, out of shape Minnesota sweat hogs to keep the noise down while I take off my robe and show these ladies what a real man is supposed to look like. Hit the music. Something like that. Oh, Rick Rude reverses into a float over DDT. Nice looking move. You stand Bray Wyatt back up. Man, the feud that these guys would have had would have been crazy. Rick Rude with the power bomb all the way to hell. Rick Rude would have called him a freak and stuff, and Bray Wyatt would have tried to disfigure him. Wow, power bomb to hell. Only good for a 2 count. Bray Wyatt with all the grit. Rick Rude's been in charge now for a while. There it is again, another Rude awakening. He's not going to go for a pin this time. Instead, he's going to go for the stairs, which may be a smart move. I don't know. What's it going to take? Bray Wyatt quick. Kicks him in the stomach. Ooh. Drives him into that barricade hard. They're going to lock up. Rude gets tossed back into the ring. Going to come back out. Bray just giving himself a minute to catch his breath there. Kicks Rude in the guts. Got him up now. Oh no. Power bomb. Oh no. Power bomb and then whipped into the side of the apron. Nasty looking move. Then goes for the mandible claw. Got it cinched in. Rick Rude stunned. Referee going for the count. Wow, Bray Wyatt out of nowhere with that mandible claw. And that's going to do it for this one. And Bray Wyatt in the bank. Wow. Bray in the bank. That's a scary thought. How do you feel about that, Dablock? Bray in the bank? Now you got Bray and Tebow breathing down your neck? Oh my God. That is not an enviable position. And that's if you can get past Zeus tonight. Vince got a lot on his plate, but 2-belt block. We'll see if he can handle it. Bray Wyatt. Bray in the bank. Unbelievable. Tebow in the bank. These things getting doled out, and here's our main event, friends. Zeus, aka Tiny Lister, from the No Holds Barred movie with Hogan, earned himself a title shot by winning the Heavenly Royal Rumble, which was our introduction to the Heavenverse. Wins the Royal Rumble, earns himself a shot at the Me and the Boys title, just to give us some crossover. Dablock hits the block party, and this one was almost over in a hurry. Block gonna stand this man up. Zeus gonna reverse. Now the Block and I talked off air about how like Zeus was terrifying when we were kids. I don't know if you were young enough. Like he would clang the gauntlets and that. He was terrifying. The guy was just massive. I mean, you go back now and watch some of that. The guy couldn't wrestle a lick, but. It is what it is, and they ended up having to make that main event a tag team match because they had to kind of hide some of the weaknesses that Zeus had in that, you know, he couldn't wrestle. But, man, massive character in wrestling at the time. The Block stomping a mud hole in this man. Not intimidated at all by the star of the No Holds Barred movie. Dablock off the top rope, drops the elbow all the way down to the concrete floor, risking life and limb to hang on to this Me and the Boys championship. Friends, don't forget to stick around till the very end of the episode. We are going to hear from David Dablock Terrell and see what he has to say this week. Zeus climbs back into the ring. Uh-oh, the block's got him up. Hits the block party. Goes for the pin. Might be close to the ropes. It's not going to matter because he was unconscious, and Dablock makes short work. Less than 2 minutes, I believe. Short work of Zeus. Wow. Dablock definitely on a roll here. Picks himself up the Only Heels title. Manages to defend and hang on to the Me and the Boys Championship. I'm going to close this and come back to me so that I can tell you, friends, thanks so much for watching with me this week on Me and the Boys Wrestling. This is the Season 8 premiere, and what an eventful show it was. We doled out 2 satchels. Dablock retains. We now know that the Legion of Doom are going to take on the death-dealing degenerates. We also know that Swish Styles is going to take on Tommy Gibbons for the QLW Championship. We know that Wednesday is going to take on Lady Strange. The action is crazy, friends. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, leave us a comment, do all those social media things. Check out the Only Heels Incorrectly Named Wrestlers Facebook group. Check out the Me and the Boys Wrestling Facebook group. Do you want in? I'll make you a character. Let's do it. Check out HoldenRoadsCoffee.com. It's always fresh, never tired coffee with personality. Check out ShareTheShock.ca. Check out Culture Shock Magazine. Do all of those things. And I will see you next week, friends. Cheers.
What looms in the distance is not yet certain, but one thing is for sure: I am the champ. Now what this means for the rest of you young bucks, rookies, people who aren't entirely sure of what you should be doing, and the rest of you who'd rather be dipping milk in cookies, is this: